Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6, not Rise and Fall, in our 8 Ages of Khmer series. So this episode, I'm actually recording after the launch, and I got really scared for a second that I wasn't going to be able to finish this series, you guys, that I was going to have to record one of those dreadful series updates where I say, hey, remember that thing we were playing? It's not working anymore. So Tomatech updated, or I think started to update the historical religions mod, and it auto-updated on Steam for Rise and Fall. And because this version, this save is running on vanilla Civ 6, it obviously still runs. I'm excited to see if it plays normally for a turn or two, however long we have before the culture victory kicks in. Because he updated it, this save wouldn't load, and I have that mod through Steam. Some of you know I have several mods that I run off of Civ Fanatics because they're not available on Steam, so I have a folder for vanilla-style Civ 6 mods, and then once Steam Workshop launched, you can do those through Steam, and I've got some mods through there, and well, it's been fun setting up. But what I did was I downloaded from, thank God for version history, because I downloaded the last version of Tomatech's Historical Religions from Civ Fanatics, and I put it into the Workshop directory, hoping that it wouldn't break anything, and it didn't. And now we are running on, the save loaded, obviously. It wouldn't load. It wouldn't even give me the load button. It said the mod was highlighted in red. So anyway, we're 4 tourists away from winning a culture victory. I am actually fairly confident that as soon as I change turns, we're just going to be done. Which is going to be kind of funny. But I wanted to put a cap on the series and maybe have a few more rounds of attack for the military and stuff like that, so I figured I would let us finish this series regardless of how it went. You know, I never actually got, I think I was going to get another naturalist at some point to see. Now let me stay faithful to the possibility of victory here, because if anything allows us to stay in this fight for longer, I think I would like to see if we can use our faith for religious units. Speaking of that, let's go ahead. We've got some religious units on the way. I think Sheffield was where I was training some. I'm trying to remember now where I was training my religious units. Mbanza Mbata could potentially train. No, I don't think it could. I don't see a religious center over there. Religious centers do have a specific... Yeah, no, wait, they don't. Hang on. If I select a religious unit, it'll highlight one. There we go. Yeah, of course there is. So Mbanza Mbata could do one. Bergen couldn't. Okay. You just got drafted. Apostle. There we go. You only train one, because they're so freaking expensive at this point in the game. But anyway, let's see how this goes. I've got, what are you? You can spread religion 2 extra times. You will die if you, or you'll give us a relic if you die in theological combat. That's fine. Tell you what, let's go ahead and use a spread. Alright, Nidaros is Mahayana again. Let's see if that actually gave us control of Nidaros once more. Not quite. So, or not Nidaros, but of all of all of this, of Harald Hardrada's territory, of Norway. We need religious control, religious majority. So we're on the way though. Okay, and now we have rocket artillery that can fire. Let's have some last rounds of combat here and wreak havoc on this this lovely German civilization. So let's see, from back here, I think I want to use what I was doing is I was using the artillery that were farthest back to attack units. So I guess, yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so you're promotable. That's fantastic. Now, yeah, we might be able to do this. Hang on. If I move you up here, you should be able to fire on Alexandria. I can at least take Alexandria from Germany. And then maybe get an Inquisitor up that direction before the series ends. Maybe. Now, I may need to move this machine gun army to get the job done. And they, I believe, only have 1 attack. Yeah, they're level 2, so only 1 attack. Alright, not quite enough. Bring the helicopter army in, and that would do some damage. Yeah, let's do that. And then the modern armor army can finish it off. Goodbye. Keep city, we could burn it to the ground. that would be one way to help improve our religious majority quickly. I mean, we really could. We could completely annihilate the city. I mean, this is pretty much going to be the last episode of this series. Why not? Do I hate Germany that much? Screw it, let's just do it. For science! Bye, Alexandria. Alright. I've almost never done that in a Civ 6 playthrough, but especially using that as my proclamation. So, whatever. Alright, I don't have any more warheads right now, but I doubt we'll get some before the series ends, so I'll just make do with what I got. But there are several units surrounding my units, surrounding mine, closer to Cologne, so let's deal with that. What's the biggest threat? Probably that artillery. He's a bombardier right now, or a bombard, whatever, but the important thing is that he's a level 3 army, and there's a couple of level 3 armies in the area. There's this guy as well. Let's go ahead and finish him off. We don't want units like that to gain promotions. Now, one thing I could do is go ahead and position this machine gun here to give these guys a support bonus. There'd be a medic nearby for both of them, which would help them. I don't know that a machine gun's the best unit to use for that, though. I'll try it, again, for science. Like, let's see how that goes. I'm not going to be able to fire this turn. That's fine. What else can we do? Fire. I'm trying to see if I can kill any units with this guy, and it doesn't appear that I can yet. He's not leveled up that high. I can't remember if we were building another rocket artillery anywhere to support this guy. Were we? Were we? Oh yeah, here it is. Rocket Artillery Corps. So you're one turn away too. So you might be able to help out for the series ends. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Oh, and we still have this encampment to finish wiping out as well. Good. Glad I remembered that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fire on the strongest unit here. I need to weaken that thing, because that thing actually is kind of a threat. What else can we do? Strongest unit, strongest unit, strongest unit. Yeah, probably going to be that guy again. Let's take him out. Alright, that's done. Now let me charge in and we'll wipe out that cavalry army right now by taking the encampment. Bye-bye. We have this modern armor army that evidently can't go anywhere, but that's a dirty lie. We can totally charge it in and finish those guys off right now. Ah, the game lied to me. They're still alive. Alright, so I know it's a die roll. That's one thing I'm slowly beginning to accept about Civ 6, is that the meter just represents a prediction on how the battle will go, not a certainty, but I still stand by my decisive victory critique, but I know that sometimes the game will say a battle is going to be like completely over and it's just a prediction, so I'll get used to it somehow. I'm going to go ahead and fire on... Who should I hit? I think... Yeah, I'm going to use my jets, because they're a little bit lower damage than the other units I'm hitting with. I'm going to use my jet to take out that guy. Rocket Artillery Army here. You need to be a little closer before you can do anything. There we go, that's better. Yeah, go ahead and fire on the anti-tank units. Okay, now the machine gun army, I can move them to Frankfurt or up to Kumasi right now, potentially. And still fire on the walls as well, so let's do that. A little bit of a risky move. Alright, I'm going to hit Kumasi with this. Man, this rocket artillery army is actually promotable, so maybe give them that first. Extra combat strength when defending. They're not going to be able to do anything this turn, but that's okay. Who should I hit? Probably this level 2 bombard, but that would put them deeper into enemy territory and make them vulnerable. probably need to keep this helicopter somewhat closer to my units. Actually, I think I might lose this helicopter if I'm not careful with it. So I'm going to pull him out and let him get a little bit of a break. And then this mechanized infantry army. I'm making the most of this turn because I feel like it might be the last. So you're pretty healthy. I could go ahead and put you on the front line. Alright, I need to pillage. Yeah, let me wipe out this bombard with this tank army. And this modern armor army can just pillage this farm for some health. This mechanized infantry can take out the... Wait, can I? Yeah, there we go. Thank you for that. Alright, now Frankfurt does need to be attacked. If I hit it with this guy, he would take a lot of damage. So what I'd rather do is go ahead and move him here to where he can provide support bonuses to those units. And we're not going to do that just yet. Let's go ahead and do some air attacks. I guess Kumasi. Cologne and Kumasi already follow our religion, so we need to not burn these to the ground. Alexandria... actually, I don't remember looking. I think Alexandria was still Catholic, so that needed to happen. I actually didn't look at that before. That should have influenced my decision. That didn't influence my decision at all to bomb that area. Shame on me. I guess I'll spread my bombers' attention kind of evenly. Okay, now we have this unit here that needs to do something, but I guess the best thing would be to attack this unit and remove it from play. Now that's going to move these guys up, and they're not going to be next to each other anymore, so maybe... Dang, yeah, these two, I had them positioned next to each other for a reason. They'll be okay. Now, yeah, I just fortified this guy, but he can still... Yeah, this is the one that just did the pillaging, but he can still attack. Love it. So let's go ahead and do some damage to this infantry, just to reduce their attack power a little bit. And what do we have here? Trader in Bergen. Just, yeah, trade with Kabul. That's fine. Production is good. Proselytizer. This is what I wanted to see. So... see if I can get you over to... Well, you can get there in one turn? No, okay. I knew that'd be wrong. So you'll get there next turn, if there is a next turn. And then you can spread religion 2 extra times, so you're in Bergen. Seoul's okay. You're not, though, so let's get you down there. Use another spread, and see how that affected things. Making things a little better there. Makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Trade with Kabul as well. I like the production bonuses we're getting from that city-state at the moment. Kristiansand, yeah, same thing. I don't remember putting these traders there, but they're evidently looking for something to do. Yeah, we nuked the crap out of Ulm not too long ago, but I've got this missile cruiser armada that can now keep firing on other stuff in the area. And other missile cruiser armadas that will soon be able to do likewise. Alright, let's see what we can do with these subs. Can I coastal raid that? Yeah, I can. Mine. Now, these guys need to be pillaged. I can coastal raid and pillage at the moment. Let's pillage the fisheries first. And then Bhavapura can trade with... Ooh. Your options are not quite as good. But I do need to put some religious pressure on Majapahit. Not that it matters at this point. I mean, I hate to sound so, like, cynical as I'm playing this. I mean, I'm still... I will do my damnedest to get a religious victory. I don't see it happening. And I feel like the culture victory is one turn away. So I'm just like... It's like trying to keep an open mind when your open mind is telling you that there's no point in having an open mind. Like, it's an odd argument to have with yourself. Like, you gotta believe! It's like faith versus science, kind of. Let's see. Yep, you've just been hanging out there for a while, haven't you? The military engineer, I'm not even going to do anything with you. I remember I was going to experiment, but now that we're pretty much out of turns. Namsos, you know what? Yeah, let's have you trade with Majapahit as well. We can just spread a little bit of our religion that direction. Now, well, actually, yeah, I think the Namsos trader... are you going to Majapahit? So where... I mean, if you're going to... That might actually work out. Yeah, they're going to go down through our territory a good ways to help make a road. So that wasn't what I was going to do, but that actually kind of works out. So if I... Yeah, let's see where this goes. Okay, you go a different direction. But what if I had you trade with just like Chaturmuka? How about that? Would you do that for me? Where's Chaturmuka? There it is. There we go. We need some roads. That's part of the reason I put traders up there, so that will help connect those areas. Okay, now we have this modern AT army. I'm just going to put him here for no other purpose than just to be in the area and provide a support bonus to those units. And then you are a debater, so you have extra theological combat ability, and there's an inquisitor there that I'm a little worried about. Let's see. Let me keep you on top of the holy site for obvious reasons for now. And this guru will position here so he can heal the other religious units in the area. This chaplain, similar motivation. We're going to put you right there. Can't go any closer at the moment. Then we have this guru as well. Again, similar motivation. Let's put them there. And then this apostle... you're also extra strength in religious combat, but I don't know where I'm going to put you. Tell you what, let's send you this direction instead. Oh, you have a lot more movement than I thought you would. A lot more movement. Okay. That's that for now. Now, have you finally arrived? Were you gonna... Okay, yeah, my spreads for this apostle are triple strength in cities of other civilizations, but I don't know. Are we 18 minutes into this episode? Holy crap, I really thought this was going to be just like a 10-minute episode. All right, next turn. It's cycling, so this could very well be the end of the series right here. You are like the muck that spreads around ships in calm waters. When in your presence, it is best to sail away. Yeah, she knows I'm spreading my religion slowly but surely, taking over the world. Nothing you can do about it, Guitarcha. Nothing you can do about it. All right, so they're definitely working. They've got some religious units around that city. If we have another turn, there's going to be some really fun religious combat around that city, and we should be able to establish more religious control. Let's see if we lose any units here. Let's see if my moves to reinforce that front line helped. I remember saying multiple times in the previous episode that, like, Germany pretty much has one turn left to fight back, but they're mounting a pretty good... Like, they're managing to do a good amount of damage to my units. They're making me feel a little uncomfortable with just the non-stop nature of their assault. Yeah, that one had me worried. But, see, most of their units now are no longer corps or armies. This one worries me a little bit, too. Yeah, see, this mechanized infantry is probably going to get shot at by one of the cities. If I don't lose this unit, I'll be amazed. But he's put up a good fight and done damage to a lot of their units, so... He's taken a lot down in the process. Here's a cavalry unit that's attacking my rocket artillery and just paid the ultimate price. It's so weird to see that empty spot where Alexandria was. Wow, it's still alive. Kumasi will attack it, though. Oh, no, it's gone. It's gone. Never mind. All right, so we did lose the one. Wow. This must have been how Germany felt when I was attacking them. So they're attacking the machine gun now. All right, culture victory. Almost certain.
I never think of the future.
Wow. Okay, we get another turn. Holy crap. My scouts tell me you mass forces near our borders, but where my armies are easily tempted to war. Ignore. I'm just going to ignore that. All right, so we were successful in the city of Aachen. We did disrupt their production. That's good.
Future. It comes soon enough.
All right, so I don't think I need to change policies, but let's look really quickly just in case. Yeah, I mean, do I need the discount on all unit upgrades anymore? Probably not. So 50% less combat strength reduction from being injured? Yeah, sure, let's do that. So that'll actually help speed this up a little bit. All right, we have one more turn. I'm really shocked, so I might do another episode after this one. I wasn't expecting to be able to do that, but... Okay, now this is... We're benefiting from the most recent patch now. We have options for promotions, whereas we didn't before. Now that I am playing post-Rise and Fall, but... Let me go ahead and just do Pilgrim and see if I can get him near a natural wonder. Then we have some additional units to promote. Modern Armor Army. Yeah, let's give them combat strength against damaged units, definitely. Rocket Artillery Army. Can attack after moving. Jet Fighter. Extra combat strength versus non-cavalry. Can attack after moving. What's this down here? Your culture victory is imminent. Yep, yeah, I know. That's really close. Extra combat strength versus any cav or combat strength when attacking ranged and siege units. Let's do the ranged and siege promotion. Wow, we have lots of promotions. Extra combat strength versus land units. This is our spy. Time to complete all missions reduced by 25%? Sure. And that's it. This is the German settler outside of Aachen, which is amusing to me. All right, let's see what we can do now. Holy crap. All right, so I need to heal these units up, really. I'm going to go ahead and put... Well, where should I do this? I want to wipe that... That guy's not much of a threat to any of my units in the area, so what I'd rather do is pull this guy back and pillage that for some health. Well, I could go ahead and attack this guy here. I would almost certainly lose this guy next turn if I did. I have a pretty good chance of losing him regardless. Now let's fortify him there. He gives a better bonus to the units in the area. Okay, this Modern Armor Army is miraculously still alive. I'm going to pull him out so we don't lose him. And now, yet again, we can do a ton of damage. Let's go ahead and hit Frankfurt with this rocket artillery. Yeah, this machine gun army needs to leave. I'm going to go ahead and try to weaken Frankfurt's walls. I might make Frankfurt the focus of my attack here. Really? Okay. I thought I'd be able to hit it from here, but evidently, for whatever reason, I can't. Oh, because I just moved them. Duh. Future Civic, that's fine. Alright, Harleia. Oh good, they're done with that rocket artillery corps. Let's go ahead and send them that direction then, because I was just moving that unit. They'll be there in 2 turns, which we probably don't have. Harleia can train... We did lose a mechanized infantry unit, so I'll just queue up a mechanized infantry army. Again, not going to matter, but we'll do it nonetheless. And let's go for... I don't know. What would be good here? We could train... I don't have any more warheads yet, which is a shame. But I could go ahead and train a missile cruiser, maybe? No, I mean, that's not... let's just... Yeah. Let's just do it. Thinking too much about decisions that won't matter in the long run. Builder in Chattahoochee. Builder in Quila. There are not 6 turns left in this series. I'm highly confident in that. Mbanza Mbada? Yeah, buy a zoo. We've got the gold for it, just do it. Build a stadium. Okay, and then this observation, or this rocket artillery army can now make some new moves. What would be the best thing to do? I could put you here, and we could blow the crap out of that particular encampment right away. Or we can just hit Cologne right away. Tell you what, let's try and actually take Cologne rather than bring the encampment down. This might be a faster way to deal with this city. It already belongs to us religiously. So that's a step in the right direction. Let's move them together again. I'll still be able to attack if I need to, but first, let me... I want to take that bombard out, but at the same time, if I take the city, I should be okay. Now let's focus on Cologne. I'm going to bring this guy down here just to give them a support bonus and let them heal up. And then this jet bomber... Yeah, keep hitting Cologne, please. Can I take it now? Not quite. Not quite there yet. I can hit Frankfurt with this artillery, so we'll do that. Yeah, this guy's in an interesting position. I'm going to fortify you. Put the machine gun here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the mechanized infantry army I have here right behind them so they can fortify and help protect each other. I don't know, do I want to run an attack with you? You might be the one I can hit Cologne with. Yeah, there we go. You're the answer to my problems in Cologne. Let's... Tell you what, let's have the infantry hit the city center. I'm a little worried about what that bombard army is going to be able to do to my injured infantry. Done. Alright, Cologne has fallen. Now we can fire on these units. That's handy. Let's go ahead and eliminate the bombard. No more worries. And I can also fire on... Really? Oh, there's a German plane still at that particular airport. Let's keep that city for sure. And then finally... Yeah, let's just repair the granary. We're not going to repair anything culture related at all. Let's finish off that unit as well. Very good. I want to keep you there for now. Alright, modern anti-tank army is needing to head this direction, so... Come on over. Ah, more builders arriving in the area of Alexandria Prothasia, finally. That city just needs improvements so badly. Alright, so you're going to go up to... You were heading up to Bima, I think. We'll send you that way. Along with you. Yeah, you have extra strength in theological combat. So if there's still a religious unit there helping hold things down, we know why. Or we know what to do with them, rather. Aircraft carrier armadas. Nothing really to do with them at the moment, unless I were to sail them all the way around. So, to tell you the truth, I'm just going to go ahead and put them to sleep. They are no longer going to fulfill a function. How close are we, by the way, to the culture victory? Oh yeah, this is the last turn. I'm gonna go through this turn and finish the series. I mean, we've already won it. Next turn, the game will give it to us. That makes sense. That's what I was expecting to see. Okay, I have a debater in the area, don't I? I do. So, hang on. Let's pull some of these units back so that the debater can move. Really? You didn't kill the missionary. You are a useless debater, sir. Useless. I'm disappointed in you. Alright, so at least we got Nidaros back that way. Let's move you there. And then the Guru can move into the holy site and use a charge. There we go. At least you're somewhat useful there. We have another spread. Let's go ahead and use one more on Stavanger. If that's the way you pronounce that, don't even know. Coastal raid, yep. Gimme. 100 gold. can't coastal raid anything else, so I'm just going to back the submarine off for now. Shame we don't have a little bit more time to let these missile cruisers level up. I do look forward to getting to the end of my next civilization series at a level like this. I mean, I enjoy this amount of warfare. It's the map is a little bit big, so there's a lot of units, but overall, I'm having a good time. All right, so you need to definitely kill that guru. All right, so the guru will die, and that will help us with everyone in this area. Especially this city, which needs some help. All right, and there it is.
The culture is not measured by its accomplishments, but in how those accomplishments last and how they are remembered. The beauty that you have inspired our people to create will ensure that our culture stands for all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, not the victory we were going for, but a victory nonetheless. Culture victory for the Khmer. This has been a long series. I think, I'm pretty sure we're playing it on quick speed. I don't think it was a standard speed series. I'll have to go back and look at episode 1 and see if it was a standard speed series, because maybe that's what made it as lengthy as it was. But definitely learned some lessons trying to do 2 religious victories in a row and failing. It's more than any other victory type, even more than domination. I mean, domination victory, you have to work on your armies and make sure that you're constantly... It's a unit-based victory, whereas science and culture are city and building-based victories. But religious units, I guess it might just be the fact that religious units are a new thing in Civilization 6, and so you have to make sure that you're focused on creating those in addition to your army. But it seems to me, and you guys can let me know what you think in the comments, having tried this a few times now, it feels like you really have to focus even more on the religious warfare aspect than you did in previous, or than you do have to focus on like building military units in domination victories. I feel like there's just a huge amount of focus you have to put throughout an entire game to get a religious victory, especially of a game on this scale. Especially for a game on the scale. So when you have like this many cities, when you have this big of a map, it seems to me like there's a lot that's required. So I wouldn't be surprised in the future to see Firaxis retool the religious victory somewhat, because right now you have to have a majority religious status over every civ in the game. What if the goal was just to either have majority religious status or control their holy city? So you either eliminate the holy city of, you know, any given civilization. If they don't have a holy city, then yeah, you have to establish a majority. But you have the option, maybe, of taking the holy city instead, if you can do that. Would you just do that every time rather than getting the majority? Probably, but at least that would introduce a bit more of a strategic element that would be more game to game. You'd have to pay more attention. I'm thinking out loud, because I just feel like you have to try really hard to get a religious victory, and it's a little bit disproportionate to the other victory types. I love it. I'm going to keep trying in future series. Maybe not the next one that I do after Great Scott, but it's something I want to keep working on. Now that I've kind of established it as a mission for myself, it's kind of like Quill trying to build Petra. It's not quite that bad yet. From what I understand, that guy's tried to build Petra like every single time he's ever played near a desert, and has like never gotten it ever in like 5 or 6, or at least in 6. So, yeah, that's just what comes to mind. So it's nowhere near that level yet, because I've just tried a religious victory twice, but I want to keep trying and hopefully not ever get to that level, and we'll see how it goes. So a little bit longer episode than expected, just because I realized that we were going to finish it with this one, which is what I thought to begin with, and then thought, okay, maybe it'll let me go a little longer. But that's going to wrap 8 Ages of Khmer at long last. For a little bit, the 9 a.m. slot is going to go dark. Of course, the 9 a.m. slot, for those of you who are newer to the channel, have been used to seeing stuff in it. 9 a.m. slot is not a time slot where I normally run content. Yeah, I usually do noon and 6, as it says on my channel banner. But things have just been going well with so many games coming out, and I wanted to finish this series too. So now that this is over, I'm going to let the slot go dark and let my schedule kind of shift back towards normalcy a little bit. We're gonna keep Civ 6 content going in the noon slot, so you can definitely let me know in the comments what civilizations you might want to see next, and I'll be talking about that in the Great Scott series as well, probably, and some other means. And we'll go from there. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this series, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to follow along. New Civ 6 content, again, coming out at noon, usually, along with the rest of my historical and grand strategy comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.